Well, welcome back to the channel. We decided to take a trip down and watch offshore boats run on the St. Clair River. And as you can see, that first one that we were standing in front of there is our favorite. If you watch the channel, you probably understand why, but we like the old school boat. And they're running a Titan series this year, at least in St. Clair, where they're racing a bunch of old 90s vintage boats. And so enjoy the walkthrough here, and you'll see a bunch of vintage race boats.
You get down here, it makes it look bigger.
This particular one right here, the young guy here put together, and
This is a nice old boat.
it, as you can see, not a lot to look at as far as a pleasure boat. It's just go fast, gut it out, and set up for racing. We talked to him here for a little bit. Really cool boat, really cool owner. As you see here, we're time-lapsing through. We shot every boat down there, but we didn't waste a lot of time on any one particular one. Definitely some old school cigarettes down there. And we really enjoyed just wandering around and looking at these boats. It was a good time. Definitely seeing the 90s stuff out and some of the vintage stuff. This particular catamaran was really cool. When was the last time you seen an aluminum riveted together catamaran? How about that? That's something else there. And here's our favorite cigarette here. This was just a beautiful old cigarette there. And this Rum Runner's boat, this was a nice old boat there. You can see him spinning wrenches on it. We didn't catch what they were up to, but looks like it could do something there. I like the little stuffed animal on the back. Quite a few Apaches down there, all in good form there, looking nice. And there was a few catamarans. Swift Kick here, that was quite the cat there. Too bad they had the propeller covers on. You know, they had some nice propellers under there. This is a nice vintage Scarab there. That Scarab, there's a cigarette here you'll see in a minute. His son owns the Scarab. His dad there has the old cigarette Top Gun here we're going to see in a minute. The Batman boat there. Always head turner there. All the little kids want their picture with the Batman boat. It's a pretty boat. Impressive cat. And don't worry, you outboard guys, we didn't leave you out. Catamarans and outboards. Know all you outboard guys, that's the latest craze there. Give me the old big block inboards and the blowers. You guys can keep them outboards. And it'll all hurt somebody's feelings. This cigarette here, this is the original owner sitting here on the right. Talked to him for a minute. His son has the Scarab there, and they'll be running this tomorrow in the Titan class. What a beautiful old boat. 280 hours on it, I think the owner said. So it's just a good time. If you ever get a chance to go over to St. Clair and see these boats, go. I mean, especially seeing the vintage stuff there. All the owners really nice. You know, they'll talk to you, tell you about their equipment. It was just a good time. And I've talked enough there. We'll just let this play and some nice music and enjoy the rest of these old boats. Look at that 525 truck down there. We'd like to have 3 of them. One of my favorite parts about walking around and looking at these boats is the colors and the paint, and they're just so pretty, so majestic when they're just sitting on the trailers, and you can look at them up close, the detail. It's just a good time.
Do you feel like after wandering around looking at all this, are you all warmed up to go pull an engine tomorrow night?
I'm looking at this and wishing I had a crew team to do it for me.
Well, there you go. That's a walkthrough, and that's all the boats that were up there. We were up there Friday night. By golly, hope you enjoyed this. Come on over to the channel, hang out with us, check out some of our other videos. You have a good night.